So I've got good news and bad news, bro. The good news is I am going to Roadhouse with my mom when we get done.
Yeah.
The bad news is that she can't afford to go right now, so I'm still going to pay for it. I do hope Sora's okay. This time on the Shelf Gaming.
Well, why haven't you then?
It's Rosie O'Donnell! And nobody else.
Fucking mouth. Oh no, she pooped a gummy.
Oh my.
It's not Clayton!
Not Clayton.
God, he's such a stupid mustache. I'm so glad mustaches like that are out of style.
Oh, I know. Whee! I'm so glad that he hangs himself at the end of the movie.
Yeah, he sure does.
Obviously, like, and because they're the good guys, they try to stop him from hanging himself.
Oh.
But, like, it seems like, whee! You don't want any of the chests that are up there, bro?
Nah, bro.
That's fair. There's really not anything of consequence that I recall.
Well, and we come back.
That's also true.
No, I want to go and
see how deep the jungle is.
I gotta go sliding,
This
bro.
was literally, as a kid, #1 part of the game.
Shut up, we have to sing. I wanna know. Can you show me? I wanna know about the strangers like me. Tell me more. Please show me. I wanna know about the strangers like me. And then the chorus ends, and I don't know the rest. But god damn it, Phil Collins, would you want to come on the show, bro?
Well, suck your dick. And by we, I mean sacred. You're kinda
Oh
old for
god
me.
damn, I'll suck my dick. God, this camp needs to be trashed, if you ask me.
Shooby-doo.
Shooba-doo-bop-bop.
Dabba-doo-ah-doo-ah. Shoo-bop-dee-doo. Man. So obviously the version of that that's in the movie is really good.
Yes.
But the version of that Phil Collins did with NSYNC, fucking crazy. And it makes sense that a boy band would be great for a song like that.
Right.
In hindsight. But when I first heard that, I was like, oh, that's dumb as hell. They just did that because NSYNC was super popular at the time.
Right.
Which is also accurate.
You
Yes.
speak English. So
God.
then,
Can I admit something that
What's that?
maybe can be profiled a little bit here? Jane, my first crush as a kid.
Oh, Jane is hot as hell.
She is so fucking hot. Like, Tarzan was my favorite Disney movie for a really long time, and a big part of it was just because Jane existed.
No, Jane is fucking great.
A circus of clowns. Not much use for hunting gorillas.
Mr. Clayton, we're studying them, not hunting them. This is research.
Yeah, I really don't know why they brought him. Like, obviously, yes, they needed protection. They were going to be in a jungle. But, like, he's a trophy hunter. Surely he told them, hey, I'm going to want to shoot everything we see in the jungle.
Right.
Sora, look what we found. Look at this.
No, for sure. It wasn't the optimal plan.
I wouldn't have hired Clayton, at least.
Because surely there was somebody else out there.
Who was, I don't know, maybe also a scientist?
Well, or at the very least, just like, oh yeah, I'm just like not a guard per hire, equivalent, a mercenary who's just like, yeah, I just protect people when they go places.
Right. Yeah, we should probably fucking put Tarzan on the team.
At least we should replace him with Donald, because I think he has a healing move right now.
That's true, he does. Because a misconception a lot of people have is like, oh, if I switch out my partners, they won't level up. No, everyone levels up. Like, experience is shared across the party.
Yeah, I actually did think that as a kid because I always replaced Donald with
whoever else.
With whoever else, and Donald is always the lowest level person in your party.
Right.
I mean, not by this much, but like. So yeah, I was just like, oh, he's falling behind because I'm not using him. And so I stopped using the extra guys at all. And in reality, especially once you get a little further in, keeping Donald and Goofy is usually the right play.
Right,
Just because they're
better.
good partners.
Certainly better than whoever, like Jack Skellington or some shit.
Right. But I know we talked about this last time, so I won't, like, dwell on it too much. But it just sucks so much that they couldn't get a third playable character, a third party member.
Right.
Because that's the thing. That makes Kingdom Hearts that's the ideal version of Kingdom Hearts. If I could press a button that would change one thing about Kingdom Hearts, despite the many things we've talked about, that is the one that I would go to first.
Is add a third party member.
Yeah, just being able to have the extra Disney character with you while also keeping Donald and Goofy.
Right.
And would it make that big of a difference functionally? Probably not. They'd increase the total number of enemies a little bit. And in reality, it might make Sora feel a little bit less effectual.
Right.
Because, of course, the more people you have, the more
easier
stuff
shit
they're going to do.
And, yeah.
So you may feel like, I'm starting to not carry my weight, even though Sora always carries his weight.
Right.
You as Sora are going to kill
Basically
at least
everything.
as many people as your two partners combined, probably significantly more.
Right.
Especially, again, once you get a little bit further in the game and you get some real power behind your stuff.
Right, you get all the combo. Wait, by the way, I feel like we have other shit. Yeah, I was like, I thought we got Scan. And dodge roll!
Do they have any abilities that we...
I don't think we have to do anything with that. Oh, that's right. Tarzan has all this shit. Or wait, no. Keep that. He has all his stuff already.
He's pre... Ah!
There we go.
Oh, hell yeah, and that gives us more money.
Hell yeah. Forgot we had to do that for a second. I was like, yeah, we don't need to fucking do their shit. Oh wait, yes we do.
It's like, oh yeah, they can't do shit without us. They're worthless.
Alright, where are all the fucking thingies? Because we got the one that was there. Oh,
There's one.
Huzzah!
Hooray! Slide number 3!
Do you remember how many there are?
6, I think.
6. Okay, well we have 4 and 3.
Oh, there was another one. To your right. Now left.
Now left.
Yeah, in there.
Aha! Eagle Eyes Eric, I see.
Hell yeah! Who's got the peripherals of a geriatric bastard now? Sacred face VA?
Still you.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't in your peripheral. It was dead ahead of you.
That's even worse for you, bro.
Fuck that thing.
Oh my.
Look, I never claimed to have good eyesight. I just claim that you have bad eyesight.
I mean, yeah.
There we go.
Like how there's 2 right next to each other.
Yeah.
Do we have all of them now? Oh, no, there's the last one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're good. Because I feel like we're missing a 5. Boom,
Hell
baby.
yeah.
Jane! We got them all, Jane!
How'd you even lose all these, Jane?
I mean, she does have to hang out with Tarzan.
True.
Castle!
Did you ever watch Tarzan 2?
Yes, I did.
What do you think about Tarzan 2?
Just about as good as all the other fucking Disney direct-to-DVD sequels.
I think it's my second favorite, at least off the top of my head, my second favorite direct-to-DVD sequel.
Right.
That they produced.
Well, Tarzan?
Because my favorite is definitely Lion King 2.
Where are my
Right.
Lion King 2, I think, is just actually, other than the animation quality, which of course got the straight to DVD level budget treatment. But other than that,
Place.
I think it's just
Young man,
it may be just a hair not good enough to be just a proper Disney sequel.
Right.
But it's pretty close. Tarzan 2 is not nearly as close to Tarzan 1 as I feel Lion King 2 is to Lion King 1.
But Tarzan refuses to take us to them.
Okay, but what if the alternate reality where Jane and her dad went to go study lions and brought Clayton, and so Clayton shoots Scar and saves the Pride Lands?
I don't know. Do you think Mufasa could beat Clayton in a fight?
Tarzan?
He was a very big lion.
He was.
But Clayton has a gun.
He does.
And that's a pretty good equalizer.
He must be the
Well, and it's a gun that can kill gorillas.
That's true.
Even really big lions like Mufasa are not going to be as big as a gorilla.
Man, I saw people arguing on Twitter this morning. I don't stop the fucking presses.
Yeah.
But it was someone posed the question, where it's like, could 100 unarmed humans beat one gorilla? And of course, everyone immediately jumped to the side of the gorilla. It's like, no, fucking gorillas kill humans. Like, it's not a contest. But then somebody fucking quote retweeted that as like, humans really underestimate themselves. 100 people could easily defeat one gorilla. And I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say 100 people couldn't beat a single gorilla. But you're fucking tripping if you think it'd be like a fucking easy victory. 100 unarmed humans versus one gorilla would still be a very Pyrrhic victory.
Oh, for sure. I saw that same thing, and I actually, it's funny because I was literally about to bring that exact same thing up.
Oh, yeah.
Proving once again you and I are one person.
Hell yeah, bro.
But I was going to ask your opinion on it, because, like, I'm not... that's a tough one, because, like, 100 humans, because obviously a single human, zero chance against a gorilla under any circumstances.
Not even one little bit.
But it is also one of those things where it's like, if you get enough, a gorilla is not going to be able to handle an unlimited number of humans.
Right.
Infinity humans is definitely enough to defeat them. And I don't think you need anywhere close to like every human in the world to take down a gorilla. Right. But it's like, is 100 enough? Part of me is like, oh yeah, it definitely should be. But then there's the part of me who's like, because you're really just flat out relying on exhausting the gorilla.
Yeah.
And then once you've done that, you'll be able to take advantage of like its weak points.
Right.
Because prior to that, it really is like, how many humans do you need to get torn to shreds by a gorilla?
Right, before the gorilla just can't tear any more humans to shreds.
Because at that point, it's like, yeah, once it's exhausted, you've got some options. You can go after its most vital areas. But, like, again, yeah, like, there's no world where, there's no number of humans that you can use that it's like, okay, and now the humans won't suffer any casualties.
Right.
Like, that is the play, is we're so much weaker, sacrifice enough people that we can then, like, beat it down together when there's nothing it can do anymore.
Well, we can also put it in fucking Baki terms. 100 men is only as strong as 4 men. And I don't know about you, but I feel like a gorilla could win 25 separate fights against 4 people.
I mean, and that's another thing. It's like, same, but could it actually? I don't know. I don't know enough about gorillas to, like, make an educated guess. And it also, because when people think about this, I feel like they think of these humans as being, like, good at fighting.
Like MMA guys.
Yeah, and humans are so bad at fighting. But by default, people, like, they swing these huge, wide punches.
Right.
That suck dick in so many ways for actual fighting.
Right.
And so it's like, odds are most or all of these 100 people are not going to be any good at fighting. Not that being good at fighting is going to make that much of a difference against a gorilla.
Right.
But, like...
especially if it's a gorilla like Kerchak.
Right.
There's a fucking monster. I mean, fuck Nala over there could kill everybody.
But, yeah, I don't know. It's just... it's one of those things where I just really... I don't know.
Yay, vines! You want to know a secret to this?
What's up, bro?
We skip it.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't give a fuck about getting the Dalmatians or whatever the fuck was over there.
Yeah, someone else will come rescue him.
Yeah, it's fine. They get saved.
Trinity Mart!
Can't do that with fucking Tarzan.
Oh, that's true! Which is another thing that's dumb.
Yes, I shouldn't be able to do it with everybody.
That's another reason to not bring the Disney people. Which is the last thing you want. The last thing you want is the cool side characters you're only going to get to play with a little bit of the game. And, like, canonically, Donald is here with us right now.
Right. Also, can we talk about how fucking goated Tarzan's parents were for managing to build this fucking mansion in the middle of a tree?
Oh, I know. Well, and if they just had a little more thought and been like, okay, maybe we should make it more secure.
Maybe we should
instead
Jaguar-proof
of more cool
it.
as hell.
You don't understand. I was only trying to.
Shoot the little one.
See, I saved that poor gorilla.
The little one is like a sister to me.
Damn, Clayton. I thought you were fucking cool. I thought you were different, man. So did that night when we kissed mean nothing to you?
Well, not nothing.
Because I thought it felt really right. But now I think it was really raw.
How lucky are we that Tarzan wasn't coincidentally a gay guy, so he had to fight against the feelings of like, I love Clayton, but also I love my gorilla family, and that's the movie we got? Because, like, I don't see a world where Clayton doesn't kill the gorillas. And how depressing would it be when they get to the big fight and Tarzan has to actively murder his lover, Clayton?
Yeah, that's pretty bad for our boy Tarzan.
And meanwhile, Jane's just in the background like, I'm a completely ineffectual character since I'm not the romantic interest. Jiggle, jiggle.
It's not ineffectual for me.
True! Ah! It's alright, bro. Also a horn dog.
Look, man, Jane's hot.
Jane is hot.
I don't know how else to put it. I don't know where to go from here. I forget.
I'm just saying, if Jane came to me and was like, hey, want to have sex? I'd be like, well, yeah.
Yeah, I do. You got me, Jane.
I mean, in your case, you'd have to be like, but I can't.
I got a wife. Then again, if fucking
Jane's
Jane...
like, your wife is really hot. Does she want to have sex?
I actually haven't gotten
maybe.
Elizabeth's opinion on Jane, but I feel like it'd be pretty high.
If it's not, respect for Elizabeth decreased slightly.
Arr! He's trying to Tarzan's parents us! God, having scan is so nice.
Oh, I know. It's completely pointless. I just like being able to see.
Yeah, same. I like to know what... Well, and it's not entirely pointless, because, like, it lets me know when I can be greedy and when I can't be.
That's true. If you're almost dead and they have, like, one hit left, it's like, oh, fuck it, YOLO. If you're almost dead and they're still full health, basically,
Maybe it's time to back
get
off.
the fuck out of there.
I don't
No,
remember
100%
where I'm
for
supposed to
sure.
go.
Huh?
I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. Let's just go back to the camp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Shoobadoop, shabadoop, shabadoop, shabadooba-doo-da.
Shoot, bop, we do.
It's so funny, too, that they were just like, what does this movie need? The animals teaming up to ruin the human camp? Fuck it, put it in there. They're like, hey, Phil, we need you to compose a song for this. He's like, oh, guys.
I got a banger for you. It goes, I wanna know! Can you show me?
It's like that's what we're gonna play when they're destroying the camp. Oh no,
No, that's gonna be like during like a sequence with picture.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
Here's
here
how to
we go.
make the movie, by the way. Like, what do you think came first, the soundtrack or the movie in that case? Well, because usually they'll make the movie and then they'll score it later.
Mm-hmm.
But so much of the movie seems like so perfectly meant for Phil Collins' soundtrack that it's just like, all right.
Yeah,
I
don't
believe
know.
that Phil Collins gave them the songs. I'm like, all right, now we got to make the movie around this.
I imagine they probably did it like you always do it, but if it's Phil Collins' Tarzan soundtrack, I could believe that it was divinely inspired and they built the movie around it afterwards.
I would. Are you kidding me? That's like a great soundtrack. I know we talked about this in the car the other day, but we weren't on the show then. What do you think is the best song from the soundtrack?
It's so hard, and we talked about it, and for you, yours was clear.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Strangers Like Me.
Yeah, which is fucking amazing. I also, for me, it's probably that if it's not Two Worlds.
Two Worlds is really good.
Which is so fucking good. And then there's obviously also You'll Be in My Heart, which is a fucking crazy good.
And Son of Man. We didn't talk about Son of Man when we were in the car, but I'm also a big Son of Man guy. Son of Man might be my second favorite. Because it's
Son of Man might be my favorite now that you say that. The more I think about
real good.
It's like, But here's the thing about the Phil Collins Tarzan soundtrack. Any of those songs, if you're like, no, that one is the one, right answer.
Right.
You did not make a mistake by choosing that.
Heartless.
Uh-oh.
Monkeys! Quit monkeying around!
I get it.
Just play a fucking like live studio audience.
Then someone comes back and is like, you know, On the Shelf Gaming isn't actually funny. See, look, I muted the live studio audience laughter. Not funny anymore. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Did we talk about that on the show the last time? I think that was in the car.
Maybe? I don't remember.
We'll do the quick abridged version of it, just in case we did talk about it on the show the last time. But the long story short is, because people are like, oh, if you take Friends and remove the laugh track, if you take Big Bang Theory and remove the laugh track, it's not actually funny. It's like, okay, so yeah, that significantly, like, hurts the show.
Right.
Because the timing of the jokes is based around
The laugh
this
track.
laughter. So yeah, if you get rid of the laughter, it does like hurt it. If you take your favorite comedian's live stand-up special and you mute the laughs in between, and they're just standing there like a dumbass,
It seems like
the
it's really
timing
not funny.
is way off, and it's not nearly as funny. And there is also something to the societal pressure to laugh when other people are laughing at something. Like that is also definitely true. So I'm not gonna sit here and say you're completely wrong for being like, you know, this is part of why people laugh at it. But I don't know. It's just I don't think it's as critical.
I can't force that.
I don't think it's as critical as what those people make it out to be.
Right.
And like, do I find The Big Bang Theory funny? Sometimes. It has some super funny parts. It also has plenty of stuff that I'm like, eh.
Right.
And like Friends, it has some really funny bits. It has some that I'm like, eh. That's literally every sitcom I've ever seen. Like, that shows that make me consistently laugh with their comedy are usually because they're not actually comedies.
Right.
Like House almost always gets me when they're doing funny shit.
Right.
But it's not primarily a comedy show.
It's primarily a drama.
Right. So like, if you put the joke in and it doesn't hit like big time, then you just take the joke out.
Right.
Whereas with sitcoms, it's like, I need 30 minutes worth of jokes and I need them stacked.
Right.
So, I don't know. Did we next time on the Shelf Gaming and then come back yet?
No.
It was about that time when
No.
we were...
No, we
leaving the
haven't.
chat. Okay. Next time on the Shelf Gaming then.